In this video, I'd like to discuss what I call existential stimulators. And what existential stimulators are, if you think of what a stimulant is or what stimulation does, it tends to energize us in a particular direction and pertains to our direct perceptions as well as our psychological processes that are being energized and stimulated in a particular direction in relation to a set of influences and effects that have various qualities and subject matter related to our direct experiences of meaning within our precepts of self. And when we're talking about existentialism, we're typically talking about our being in relation to the surroundings and direct to surroundings, and the nature of our existence as an independent source of meaning. And when we're talking about existential stimulators, we're talking about sources of stimulation in regards to meaning direct to our existence and the nature of our being in relation to the surroundings and the various subject matters as well as the relational objects connected to that subject matter that influences a sense of meaningfulness that can be cultivated through the stimulants of experience, which are often engaged through the existential mode through these stimulators of self and the stimulators of meaning that are directed by the self through a sense of agency and volition. When we perceive something that matters, that's important to us, and that captivates our interest, and that engages us as individuals, we're connecting to a channel of meaning that's an important existential stimulator. And we can engage in existential stimulators by doing things like just philosophizing or thinking, connecting thoughts to more meaningful ideas that deepen the nature of thought, broaden and expand in its horizons, that tend to elaborate the specific meanings and knowns related to meaning, that allows us to develop a deeper sense of meaning and also relation to subject matters that can have a personal or universal sense of significance that tends to optimize our individual well-being and give us a sense of meaningfulness that's derived through a sense of mattering that integrates the subject matters with the contents and objects of our experience, that tends to be something that has a sense of finitude but also a sense of longevity, a sense in which we want to prolong the existence of some sort of aspect of our experiences, our experiential process, the various subject matter of our direct perceptions, as well as the meaning that we perceive in relation to the self and various objects of the surroundings direct to nature and the nature of the self. So when we're thinking about existential stimulators, it's important to start to think more about how we can connect to what's meaningful in regards to our existence and how we can explore these questions of existence through various manners of expression that tend to be unique and or characteristic of us as individuals across situations, and which tend to comprise our unique self-expressions and which individuate us from others, allowing us to form these differing perceptions of who we are as individuals and what it's like to be us as individuals that's distinct and differs from other individuals, that is also important and matters to us, and which we enjoy and which captivates our interests, differing from individuals, that allows us to make these distinctions in more meaningful and stimulating directions. And that's all I wanted to say for this video, so I hope you enjoy. Have a good one. Bye.